Shalom Yasharala. Quick word of encouragement for y'all, right? Be strong and of good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For Yahawah thy God, he it is that doth go with thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. And Yahawah, he it is that doth go before thee. He will be with thee. He will not fail thee, neither forsake thee. Fear not, neither be dismayed. That's Deuteronomy 31, verses 6 and 8, right? So be strong and of good courage today in your walk, man. Don't fear anything or anyone besides the Most High. You got to learn to be like this every day, but you got to start with today, right? Remember that he is with you. He won't fail, forsake, or leave his chosen. So don't be dismayed. Don't be broken down. Don't be made to cower, right? By anybody today, by anything today. Exodus 14 and 14 says, Yahawah shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace, right? I can all but guarantee you that someone or something is going to try to take away your spiritual, your mental peace today. So don't let them, man. A person can only take away your peace if you allow them to do so by reacting to them in a negative way, right? Instead of reacting by letting them get to you through letting them get an emotional rise out of you, be strong and be of good courage and stay in control of your spirit, man. Yahawah willing, that'll lead to you doing it again tomorrow and the next day and the next day and so on and so forth, right? But always keep in mind that a long journey's started by taking one step at a time, right? You have to have patience in this journey. Necessary patience in seeking the Most High is better than he that leadeth his life without a guide. That's Sirach 20 and 32. You have to learn to hold your peace patiently. And in that necessary patience, you'll see that Yahawah will fight your battles for you. And when you see this, I guarantee it'll start to build you up spiritually. It'll build up your faith. It'll build up your courage and your trust in the Most High, right? He will not fail or forsake or leave his elect, his chosen, the 1/3. Keep in mind that the Most High will only ask of his chosen. If you're chosen, he will only ask of you what he knows that you can handle. All right? Luke 12 and 48 says, unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall much be required, right? If he gives you something, something is going to be required in return. If he gives you much wisdom, he is going to require much of you in return. Proverbs 2 and 6 says, Yahawah giveth wisdom, right? Yahawah, the Most High, gives wisdom. Colossians 1 and 25 says, whereof I am made a minister, according to the dispensation of the Most High, which is given to me for you, right? To fulfill the word of the Most High. So depending on the dispensation of knowledge that the Most High gives you or gives you, he is going to require something of you in return. Whether it be teaching, whether it be serving, raising up a family or a congregation, going through a certain amount of adversity, right? For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Sirach 2 and 5. In order to take out the impurities of gold, what do they have to do? They have to be put in the fire. They got to be put in that melting pot to melt away all the impurities, right? And the same with acceptable men. We have to go through the fire of adversity and affliction and trials and tests so that we can prove ourselves acceptable to the Most High, right? It's like I was in BJJ for about 10 years, and every time I was going to level up to the next belt, they didn't just hand it to me. I didn't just get it, right? I had to prove myself by doing tournaments, by doing fights, by going against people that were better or higher ranking than me by training, by putting in work, etc., right? The same thing with this spiritual walk. We have to prove ourselves by how? By being tested. The beautiful thing though about the Most High is that he will only test you with tests that he knows that you can bear, right? 1 Corinthians 10 and 13 says, no temptation had taken you but what is common to men, right? It's everything that you're going through has already happened to other men. There's no new thing under the sun. But the Most High is faithful. He will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. But with the temptation, he will also make a way for you to escape, that you are able to bear it. So the Most High is faithful to his chosen, and he's not going to suffer you to be tempted above what you're able to handle. And he will give you a way to escape it, right? Now, knowing that, don't be one of those people that are in the temptation, that are in the test, and see the escape that the Most High has given you, and you just pass it by, right? And go into that evil anyways. Because like Proverbs 22 and 3 says, a prudent man foresees the evil and hides himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. So remember, you have to be of good courage. You can't let anybody make you dismayed and cause you to lose your peace. But then also you have to remember that it takes patience to not react to every little battle, right? But instead give place for the Most High, for Yahawah to fight for you, right? And then you also have to keep in mind to always be prudent when it comes to these tests, because you're gonna have to go through it, and you're gonna have to foresee where that evil is, so that you can see when the Most High is giving you that exit and take it, right? So courage, peace, patience, prudence, all of these things that you're gonna need on your walk, right? But the main message I want to give y'all is to be of good courage, man. Don't be in this walk and be discouraged. Don't let nobody or anything discourage you when it comes to following this word, right? So all praise to the Most High, Yahawah, baha, sham, Yahawashi, Yahawashi, Shalom, Barakatah. Y'all have a good one.